You're watching a liberal commentator wrestle with it in his head where, well, we need to debate the ideas, but we shouldn't even be platforming the ideas. You guys notice that? He's literally torn right now. His fucking brain is doing two things. On one end, he's saying, oh, these ideas are so bad that, a leftist Chad needs to come in and just demolish them. But on the other hand, he's saying, well, we can't platform these people. And it goes back to what I've always said. The left is terrified of debates. And not only is the left terrified of debates, they're terrified of debates because what's going to end up happening is when they debate someone from the right, that person from the right, I guarantee you, is going to take more people from that leftist guy's audience than the leftist is going to take from his audience. I'm going to say that again for you guys. This is the real reason why these fucking liberals are so terrified of people on the right wing. They're scared of platforming people like myself, Nick Fuentes, etc., because we make fucking sense. And they know that if we're able to get a hold of it in front of their audience and we say, what the fuck is really going on in a debate, we are going to pull people from their audience over to us. Why? Because here on the right, especially whatever people might call the far right, we keep it real. We say the things that people say in the locker room. We say what the fuck we want to say, and we are not beholden to being scared of being censored. We already are censored. We are saying the quiet part out loud. There's a reason why people like Hassan Piker refuse to even be on stream with someone like me, Steve, or Nick, or any of these guys. And I'll show you guys what I mean by this. Look at this. Here he is at Oxford. This is just a couple months ago. Saying, Hassan Piker on right-wing commentary appealing to young men and President Biden pardoning his son. Hassan knows that his ideology does not appeal to a majority of men. He knows this. A lot of his fans are cat lady weirdo bitches and pencil-necked pussy motherfuckers. Right? So him, Dean Withers, a lot of these guys, Dean, I'll give him a little bit more credit because he'll do debates every now and then. But these guys know that their male audience will come over to us. Because guys like myself, etc., when we talk about being a man, they are more likely to experience what we talk about when it comes to the masculine journey than what Hassan and these other pussy niggas talk about. Does that make sense? So if a guy grows up, right, and let's say it grows up in a progressive family, his family teaches him to be super woke, be egalitarian, everyone's equal, blah, 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 right, have this worldview, this ideal worldview where, kumbaya, everyone is equal, right, a young man. As this young man goes through the world, he's going to start to realize that his experience is not the same as a woman's experience. What he'll start to realize is certain privileges and accesses are not given to him as his counterparts, especially if it's a white guy. He's going to notice that people that are minorities get certain opportunities that he doesn't get. He's going to notice that women get preferential treatment. He's going to see with his own two eyes reverse discrimination. Okay? Now, here's why the left is evil. The left tells them that you should just shut up and take it. Women are to be treasured. Black people are never to be criticized. Jews deserve to have positions of high power all across our fucking government and society. And you just need to shut the fuck up and not notice it. And if you do talk about it, you're a bigot. Okay? This is what the left tells people. This is what they tell young men. Right? So what ends up happening is they're in a rock and a hard place. Because on one end, they're being told by everybody that they need to be the better man. They need to do what's right. They need to be non-racist. They need to be accepting of 99 genders. They need to be accepting of women wanting to be equal to them. They need to be accepting of all this egalitarian, complete fucking bullshit. But in their real life experience, they see that they get passed up by everybody else because they're a young man. They realize that society ostracizes them. They realize that they're not getting a fair shake at life like everybody else, despite the fact that they cram this fucking woke ideology down their throat and tell them we're all equal. Right? Then something magical happens. They tune into a Fresh and Fit podcast, and they catch me on a rant saying that women are fucking retards, and they need to go back to being second-class citizens, and we give them way too much fucking privilege. Then they hear me say shit like, Jews run America. Then they hear me say shit like, hey, we got black fatigue. We're tired of these niggas destroying our cities and committing crimes and not being held accountable. Holy shit. Light bulb goes off. They're sitting there on their fucking TV, fucking bewildered. Finally, somebody is saying out loud what I've been thinking. I'm not alone. I've always thought this, but I've never said it. Because everyone around me tells me that I need to just shut up and take it and accept the fact that men are heavily ostracized from society and any semblance of masculinity is demonized. But then you turn on fucking YouTube and you see some random Sudanese nigga giving you guys a rant saying that it's unacceptable to be fat, it's unacceptable to wife up whores. Jeets are coming in and taking our jobs with these H-1B visas, which is a scam. Zionist Jews run America and have dual allegiance and run our foreign policy and are subservient to another fucking government. We need to get rid of AIPAC. Women are stupid and shouldn't have the right to vote because they're single issue voters. This is all fucking craziness that you guys are hearing. But guess what happens? You wake up. Okay? Because regardless of how that man is raised, regardless of what he watches, regardless of what he consumes, he could watch left-wing media all fucking day telling him to be the better man and be an egalitarian, etc. But his life experiences don't represent that. What's ideal and what's real are two different things.